about an hour, and the bus itself took about an hour and a half. Then we took the local transportation, that subway that just ran past me there, about 30 minutes, and now we're taking our last leg, just a short walk to our hostel called Yellow Square Florence. We're both really hungry, so let's go. We just arrived at our hostel. Welcome.
It's our first full day here in Florence. We had quite a late night last night after we got in later than expected, made dinner, and then we really just kind of went to bed. But we are in an 8-bed dorm with an ensuite bathroom. Each one gets a locker. We're bunks 6, right? Yeah, 5 and 6. Toilet, shower. And our stuff is this little nook over here by the window, which is actually quite nice to have this own little private area.
We're starting off our Florence adventures in the Centro Storico area of the city. And behind me is the Piazza of Santa Maria, which has 2 marble obelisks standing each on top of 4 bronze turtles with a Florentine lily at the top. And this piazza also houses the Basilica of Santa Maria, right behind me, which was enlarged in the late 1200s to the early 1300s. The facade in front was created in 1470 and is the last of its kind standing here in the city of Florence. The others were redone or retouched.
Here we are at the Piazza della Signoria. It was the main origin point of the Florentine Republic, opened in 1330. It's a W-shaped square, for whatever that means, and houses many important landmarks and sites here in Florence. We have the Fontana del Neptune, which is a lot more grand than the one we saw in Bologna. The Palazzo Vecchio, which is a notable building here in Florence. And then the Gallery degli Uffizi, which I don't really know much about, but has all these 6 statues that we're gonna go check out.
This is the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, which is known for its red tile dome, beautiful marble, and the Giotto Tower. It is the 3rd largest church in the world, and upon its completion in the 15th century, was the largest in Europe. It is dedicated after Santa Maria del Fiore, which is the Virgin of the Flower, and the building alludes to images of the Florentine lily, which is the symbol of the city. It is 153 meters long, 90 meters wide, and 90 meters tall.
This building behind me is the Palazzo Pitti, a vast Renaissance-style palace here in Florence. The core of the building was originally home to Luca Pitti, an ambitious Florentine baker. In the 18th century, it was used by Napoleon as a power base, and today it is the largest museum complex here in Florence. To my right is the Porta San Nicolo, a stone tower that, as you see, is currently under renovation. And to my left is Giardino della Rose, which was constructed by Florentine architect Giuseppe Poggi in 1865, following the commission by the municipality of Florence to renovate the left bank of the Arno River, because that year the capital of Italy was moved from Turin to Florence.
We're here at Piazzale Michelangelo, which was also built by Giuseppe Poggi. And the reason why we're here and a lot of other people are here is because you get a great panoramic view of the city of Florence.
We did a good amount of walking around Florence today, and now we're having dinner. Our hostel actually had free pasta today, but it was pesto, so Grace couldn't have it because of the pine nuts. It was decent, wasn't anything special. The portions weren't like big by any means. We cooked ourselves dinner just now. Some free penne we found. We cooked up with some cream, some red sauce, and a lot of spices in there. Then like a curry paprika chicken, and just some super light cabbage, just a little bit of salt.
Good morning! We are currently on our walk to the train station at Santa Maria Novella to spend the day in Pisa. It'll be about 50 minutes on the train, and the weather should be just a little bit nicer there since it's pretty gloomy in Florence today.
We just got here to Pisa. We walked 2 minutes from the train station and saw these orange trees. Last time I was in Italy before this trip, I also got an orange off the tree. We don't really have anything to throw except this water bottle. And everybody already took the little low-hanging fruit.
Oh, smells really good.
We are, of course, on our way to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but first we stopped here at the Chiesa di San Michele in Borgo, which is a Roman Catholic church built in the late 10th to early 11th century over an ancient temple that was dedicated to Mars, and the facade on the outside was constructed in the 14th century.
We're now at Piazza dei Cavalieri, the second main square of the town. Back in the medieval times, it was a political center, but halfway through the 16th century, it became the headquarters to the Order of the Knights of St. Stephen. Now, it is a center of education and houses the main house of the Scuola Normale di Pisa.
We're now at the Cathedral Square, UNESCO World Heritage Site. The most famous structure in Piazza del Duomo is right behind me, the famous Leaning Tower of Pisa, made of marble and stone, standing around 56 meters tall. It's the freestanding bell tower of the Pisa Cathedral. Next to it, construction started in 1173 and it wasn't completed until 1372, largely due to the unstable ground that gives it its 4-degree lean. The second structure here in the Piazza del Duomo is the Pisa Cathedral, which completed construction in 1092. It's known to be the oldest of the structures and also known for its particular style known as the Pisan Romanesque style. And it was notably constructed outside of the medieval Pisan walls to show they were not afraid of being attacked. Since its inception, there have been many renovations to the facade and various other parts, but it still stands today right here.
We're now at the Baptistry of Pisa. It was second built on top of actually an older baptistry. This was constructed in 1153 and finished construction in 1363. It is the largest of its kind in the world, standing at 55 meters tall and has a circumference of 107 meters. And the outside has some really beautiful symbols from both the Bible and of the 11 months of the year, where they combine September and October into one occasion, the harvest. We're at the Pisa train station, had a fun couple of hours here, but now we're headed back to Florence. We walked to La Carrea Gelateria and we got the €4 cone. We can get up to 4 flavors, so we got dark chocolate stracciatella and the custard with mandarin and dark chocolate. Let's try that one first. Really tart. And the dark chocolate. Oh.
Is it like really dark?
Yeah, it's like fudgy almost. And then the stracciatella.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh man, probably this one or the dark. The dark has like a different texture. It's our last day in Florence and we have a bit of a slower day. Last night we got back pretty late after going out. That was pretty fun. And we slept in a little bit, then cooked breakfast, but then went straight back for a nap, and now it's about 2. We're gonna go down, have a small lunch, and later we'll go out to get some pizza.
It is currently 6:46 p.m. You can see it's very dark out. It's cold today, rainy and cold. It's part of the reason why we didn't go out today, but it's the first time stepping outside the hostel on the tram right now. And we're gonna go grab some za. Here at Gusta Pizza, we just got our calabrese. We came right at 7 when they opened, because they closed at 3, open at 7, and it was already packed, so we got it to go. So excited. Drizzled some spicy oil on top. They don't have red pepper flakes. And it looks amazing. Ooh, so excited. Got it. We had to have pizza since we're in Italy, right? How could we not? Oh. Okay, so some spicy salami on there. Mozzarella, I think. Some other stuff.
First time we ever hung out, we had pizza. Remember?
Not this good. Good morning.
Good morning!
And that is it for Florence. We are on our way to take the tram to the airport, and we're headed off to Amsterdam. So cue the travel montage, and we'll see you in the next video.